Green Book.
Green Book.
Green
Roma. Roma.
Green Book.
Green Book.
Green Book. What?
Man, it's award season once again.
It is?
It's been.
We started already?
Yeah.
Make sure you spell my name right.
Open right
Look
there.
how we
Make
just
sure you
eased into
spell my
that.
name right on all of the invitations.
Big fat. Well, that's the thing. We ain't getting no type of invitation for some reason.
Wait, Rax is Rax hosting?
He needs to be?
I should be.
We might have Rax
I'll put my ballot in for next year.
red carpet.
Next year, I'll go down there and talk
You
to
need
him.
to go down next month.
I'm with it.
Rax host the
That shit's
Oscars,
gonna
or
be
at least the
Hollywood.
Golden Globes. That's the
I'm
more
with-
fun one.
listen.
That's the one you could drink and
I'm with wherever they will allow me to pull up and answer my questions. I
Facts.
say it like that. Wherever I'm welcome, I'll pull up to all y'all award shows. I don't, you know
Well,
what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing, because from what I understand, you don't know nothing about what happened with the Oscar nominations today.
Oh, I mean, outside that Black Panther got nominated, that's really all I.
That's all you need to know.
Basically, that's what we're here for, to break it down on what you should care about and why you should care.
Oh, hell no. No, I'm just fucking with y'all. It's all good. Let's get it.
Besides Black Panther.
But, I mean, that's one of the Best Picture nominees. We got Green Book, Bohemian Rhapsody, Blackkklansman.
Oh,
Black
that shit was
Panther,
fire.
Facts. Roma, The Favorite, A Star is Born, and Vice.
I haven't seen.
I've seen like 4 of those.
It's missing Beale Street.
I haven't watched
If
it.
Beale Street Could Talk is a big one. I'm surprised that one actually got that one.
What else? What else is
Because that
missing?
was director of Moonlight, Barry Jenkins. Like, what are we
Yeah.
talking about?
Hereditary is missing.
But they be sleeping on horror films, right?
Before anybody else got any big glaring snubs, Rax, did you see anything that you really liked?
I can't comment on that because I watch all my movies on private screenings.
No, but
Okay.
what did you watch? So
But did you see anything that you fucked with that you haven't heard in this list?
he said private screenings.
I respect it.
Okay, because I was going to say the
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Z
2K.
movie because it's
I heard that shit was popping.
that shit is hard. But that's this year. Yeah, I think it was a better year for music than it was movies.
Wow. Well, yeah.
You got any snubs?
I think we already, like Widows is a big one for me.
Yeah.
Beale Street's a big one for me.
I feel like Widows, Beale Street, and Hereditary for me.
Well, I guess one of the biggest ones is Green Book.
Yeah, so Rax was saying that his man told him to watch it. Let's tell him why people are against that having a slot. I haven't actually seen Green Book. I don't know if I really want to.
From what I
You seen
understand, no. But from what I understand,
None of us see it.
well, no. Because,
I mean, I talk directly to somebody that
Not to
saw
watch
it.
it.
but the thing, from what I
And they said that
understand,
shit was lit.
aside from Mahershala Ali, who already got the Golden Globe for supporting actor,
Yeah, that nigga be acting.
They won
True
like
Detective,
3 Golden
that's the
yeah,
new
Globes.
shit
didn't
coming.
they're winning mad shit like the what is it, the PGAs or whatever
True
they're called.
Detective been good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and inside baseball shit, basically they say, like the industry people say, the movie that wins the producers award, the PGA, will win Best Picture.
We'll go on to win
So it's
Best
gonna
Picture.
win Best Picture.
So all signs point to Green Book.
I gotta watch it, but everybody know that scene and
they were
said it
saying
was
it was
garbage.
like tone deaf, right?
They
That's
said
what
it
they
was,
said was like
All right, so
this-
basically,
they said it was toned up. They said that the story was like
it draws on.
Mahershala's character is like a real life motherfucker
Yeah.
that did great shit. But the movie is all from the point of view of like his driver,
the white racist.
The white
dude.
racist dude.
Yeah.
and it's like
Trying to
you put more
sympathize with the white
significance on
racists.
telling this nigga's story and warp this other guy's shit.
Word.
So they
Then the actual,
Yeah.
what the actual focal point should have been in the movie.
it's
Facts.
basically a Joyner Lucas movie.
Oh,
Can we keep that in there? It's like, yo,
You
you
right. You
sympathize with the racist guy.
Big fact.
yeah, like,
To weigh in
but that's
for
what I was
real.
about to say. It's from like a standpoint, like how you were saying Driving Miss Daisy. Well, a lot of people didn't see Driving Miss Daisy as racist. Like they just saw that as like a movie of the times of what was going on. You know what I mean? Like that was what was being accepted. Whereas now people know better. It's kind of like, oh shit, they was doing that. He had a white driver. Like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah, my man Vigo's out here dropping hard R's in the
shit.
cut.
Yeah.
Like the whole
Oh,
thing, you know.
Yeah, it was a lot. Once that film came out, it was like a snowball of just
They was
nonsense.
eating chicken. My man's brother said he definitely wouldn't let no white
But they
man
was-
actually put him on chicken like that.
He was
Like
eating KFC.
the game is
But
all
you said that he
fucked
had
up,
never
dog.
ate fried chicken before?
Yeah,
His brother was like, man, that nigga had chicken before.
that's what they said. Because that was
He's
in
like,
the
he had a
trailer.
bucket
Yeah, made it like he ain't never had no chicken before. That's
Nah,
crazy. The other film that people are pissed off on is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Right, which I'm told the concert scenes are fire.
my man's looks just like him.
Yeah,
his
Shout out to my
performance is
man's
fire.
photo.
Rami
You
Malek.
know who it is. Yeah.
Rami Malek, yeah.
You know, we're big Robot Hive, so we always gotta support our man.
You
but,
watched Mr. Robot? You should watch that.
The Internet Hacker movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So you know he good.
Wait, he in that shit?
That's Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yo, they be doing some shit with the movie magic out here, which is like that makes you look like any fucking body out here, bro.
He had like different teeth. He had like
nah, man, they reconstructed his fucking face, bro. They did some old what for real?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. Yo, damn, that's him?
Yeah.
No, I definitely fuck with Mr. Robot. That's crazy.
But people not fucking with Bohemian Rhapsody. Basically,
Why?
they're saying I guess Damien was telling us earlier that it legit makes shit up about Queen that like just didn't happen to try and fit like a more tidy movie narrative.
Not enough cocaine.
But it was like
and
people
like,
wanted it to
some,
be more of a Freddie Mercury biopic.
They kind of
like it was like about the band.
Yeah.
I heard like there was one version of the film where Freddie Mercury was gonna like dies and then they go on after him. It's like,
oh really?
So the band wanted it to be about them and not about Mercury.
Not specifically about
like, have Mercury.
They also like toned down some of like the queer shit, I think, right?
Yeah, I don't think they got really got into his relationships at all. Yeah,
not enough cocaine.
Facts, big facts. It was just big.
That's a graphic. That's a graphic. Right
the thing is, it was like the audience loved it though, cause shit, you watching Queen songs for 2 hours, you know. So I think that did it because Rami already got the Golden Globe. It got the Best Picture at the Globes too. Or was that Green Book?
No, yeah, it did because they're two different categories.
Yes,
yeah.
Crazy. We'll see. I mean, I don't know if that's going to take an Oscar though.
I think some whack shit's going to win Best Picture. 100%.
And then is Vice up for Best Picture?
Vice is up for Best Picture as well.
People also not fucking with that.
I haven't finished watching Vice, but from what I saw, I liked it. But there's a lot of people who didn't like Big Short. But also, I heard that Vice isn't as good as Big Short.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Big Short.
My wife had Vice on, and I was working. I was kind of watching it. It seemed cool, but it felt like it was kind of boring at some points.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's still just interesting because of the actors. He has them like acting and looking just like.
Well, Christian Bale did his thing.
But it's like comedic though, like to a point where it's like.
And people, I guess people not really feeling that about Dick Cheney right now in today's current climate.
Yeah, I mean,
shit. It's when you be telling them like historical or whatever the fuck what is it, nonfiction? Is that what we're going for here? Nonfiction category. You can't get mad at like some of the facts unless like it's the Queen instance where we're making shit.
We're making shit up.
Then it becomes a problem. But like if a motherfucker was really wilding like that, yeah, he shot somebody.
Yeah,
like that's a fact.
He did shoot his homie in the face too.
Definitely shot his mans and got away with beat that.
Yo,
Remy Ma did 7 years for busting off on one of her friends. That motherfucker didn't do a day in jail if I don't recall.
What you need to fuck with though.
Hey man, we ain't talking about the specifics of what happened. A gun was used, somebody was hurt, didn't nobody go to jail in his case. There it go. Period, point blank.
What you need to fuck with though is The Favorite.
Here you go.
It's like.
You know, I see The Favorite.
It's a period piece, but as if it was like with today's sensibilities, like they voguing and shit. They like, it's fire.
So it's like that it's like that version of like Othello that they try to do. So wait, what is it? So when you say like I'm confused. What the fuck?
It's hella white.
It's a period piece.
They're like
period piece meaning what period are we in?
England. It's like
I don't
Victorian.
Something like that.
It's back in the day.
We gotta talk about the big one in the room though.
Best director.
What's the big one?
There's two big ones.
What's the big one?
Well, this is big one, 1A.
Okay.
Spike
Lee
for Blackkklansman.
He got the participation.
Yo, that movie is.
He got the Legacy Award.
Well, Damien hit us up earlier. He said,
shout out to Damien.
They're finally giving Spike the White Guilt Award.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean, I guess nobody realized
all those years.
Yeah.
This is the first year he got nominations for Best Director and Best Film, Best Picture. Which he been making movies since '85.
Even since Malcolm X and all that shit. He got getting no award for that shit.
He got
these niggas tripping.
He got an original screenplay nomination for Do the Right Thing. He got a documentary nomination for 4 Little Girls.
Inside Man was him too, right?
Yeah, he ain't getting enough for none of that.
Oh, and that's my shit.
I guess he got counts, but Denzel got a nnom for Malcolm X, but he got snubbed that year.
But he didn't win.
So basically,
for fucking
Al Pacino beat him.
For example,
what the fuck came out that year?
Son of a Woman.
Exactly. Got it.
So when Scorsese won for The Departed, people were basically like, it's not his best.
Like a legacy.
But it's like finally giving him one since we didn't give him one back in like 90 for Goodfellas and shit like that.
Word.
So basically, people think that's gonna happen with Spike.
So he gonna get a pity award this year.
He probably get Best Director.
I mean, BlackkKklansman's not a bad film. It's a better film than what he's been doing over the last couple years.
So, are you fucking with this? Giving Spike the award for that?
What other movies are we talking about here?
Yeah, like what's best direct? What else is the?
Because I ain't gonna lie, if it's for Blackkklansman, then I'm partial to that because I like that shit.
Alfonso for Roma.
That's it. That's it. Case closed.
I'm
giving it to.
Where's my camera?
If we talking about.
Where's my camera for the?
No. You telling me Blackkklansman was a better directed film than Roma? That's what you telling me?
I'm gonna step out of this shit because I don't really be caring about direct. Blackkklansman had good dialogue and.
I'm not telling you that, but I'm telling you that I fell asleep on Roma.
I can.
Me and this dude, we was in the theater.
I can attest to that. He was not. He was
the 10 a.m. screening, and I hit one. I hit a lick.
You feel. Y'all can't talk Spanish.
You can actually go fuck with this like for real at home. It's on Netflix.
Okay.
So that's a big deal because this is Netflix's first contender in Best Picture. So you would give that to Best Director to Alfonso?
I ain't watching that shit over Blackkklansman if that's what you was gonna ask me.
No, for sure. Yeah, I get that. Like Blackkklansman was more enjoyable. It's like I tell you with Mad Men, it was great as art, but it's boring. Like Roma's great as art, but it is boring. Like it took me a couple times to finish it because it's like
one of them movies.
Because
it's like 2.5 hours long too.
They talk indigenous too.
Oh,
so
shit.
if you miss those subtitles, you gotta
don't know what the fuck's going on.
Like that.
Yeah, but I feel like Alfonso already won one. Roma's probably gonna win big elsewhere.
Gravity?
I think I don't fucking know.
I mean, I think realistically, Alfonso's the only one that could really.
It's about time.
Compete with
here's
Spike
what
in that
Damien was
category.
saying. So like, we all think like Damien called it the White Guilt Award.
The White Guilt Award.
And they're definitely
For
gonna.
Spike.
Pity Award.
Everyone's thinking they're gonna give Best Picture to the White Guilt movie. So
they give it to Green Book.
None of those Green Book dudes are nominated. In Best Director. So like the competition is kind of light for Spike outside of Alfonso.
Exactly.
I was about to say, dog.
I said outside of Alfonso.
Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Like if it was a perfect world, I'd love Black Panther to win Best Picture. But that shit ain't going. It's not going to happen. It's not going.
Let's talk about it because your man got some points.
It's that tribalism.
Wait, what happened?
So you don't think Black Panther should have been nominated for Best Picture?
No, bro.
I'm gonna say right off top.
You not down with gang?
What the fuck? Shouts out to Issa Rae.
Best Picture, bro?
I'm rooting for everybody.
I'm not
that's black.
saying it is the Best Picture.
We're supporting all black business around here.
Man, damn all the black, white, orange, yellow, cream. He could have been fucking clear. That shit was hard.
Was Dark Knight nominated for Best Picture?
No, and I would say Dark Knight kind of kicked off the conversation that superhero movies should be
nominated for shit.
This Black Panther and Dark Knight, you can't even.
This is the first. I mean, it's the
but
first
Dark Knight ain't eligible, so why? That
no,
would
but I'm
pass
saying
that.
one is a movie, the other one is a comic book movie.
Wow.
Nah, I don't feel that way.
Bro, unless you was a diehard for real fan, I'll give you that, granted. But what I'm saying is you can't sit here and discredit, the Batman series, because that's like comparing the Lakers to like that team that just came out in Vegas.
There's story elements in Black Panther that's bigger than
that shit was going down.
Like what, motherfucker? Tell me.
Just like the whole, like the Michael B shit, like.
What about it?
What, the villain? You never seen a comic book? You never seen him introduce a comic book villain before?
But I think either way, Ryan Coogler's a damn genius. I'm low-key surprised he's not in there for Best Director.
And he elevated that. That shit look way more like artful than any other Marvel movie.
This the best depiction of Africa I've seen since fucking Coming to America. Like they brought you
and both
into that world.
Both of them is two fake ass places in Africa too. And how about my man taking care of Wakanda? What about the rest of the continent? I like Black Panther.
No,
I
you
ain't
don't.
Being a hater.
No, you don't.
Yeah, but it look like you're not riding for your brothers and sisters.
It's cool.
Too much.
It's too much Black pride.
You're not riding for your cousins, nigga.
I mean, either way, it's a big year for comic books. And I mean, I think realistically, it just proves that these nerdy ass movies is actually on par with these other films.
It's gonna raise the bar too.
To be fair, they nominated because you had tweeted that Black Panther got nominated or some shit. I was like, so did Bohemian Rhapsody. Like, what does that mean? You feel me?
I mean, you celebrate the wins and you criticize the L's.
Big facts.
Okay.
Big facts. Y'all got any more thoughts on these Oscars?
No, I mean, what do we think is gonna go down? Like, no hosts. I mean, yeah, projections. Looking at it's gonna be Green Book.
Green Book is gonna sweep this motherfucker. It's gonna be hilarious.
I'm not a fan of that. It's an award show.
I feel like don't be surprised. Spike gets Best Director and Black Panther wins Best Picture, and everybody gonna be souped up.
If Black Panther wins Best Picture, all black people in Complex need to stay home for the day.
People be like,
Country's
racism
unified.
over.
Country's unified by the fucking Oscars.
Whole black squad need
Fuck
to
outta
not
here.
come into work. If Black Panther won for Best Picture and they let all the black people not come into work, you gonna stay home or you gonna go into work?
Nah, you coming in. You coming in.
I don't recognize a holiday. I'm coming to work like it's nothing.
Like it's not just another Monday. Jesus. Well,
Shout out to Wakanda.
shout out Wakanda forever.
Look at
You
y'all.
already know. Hey, yo. Shit, I guess let us know what y'all thought got snubbed, what y'all think's gonna win down in the comments below. And shit, I guess maybe we'll do this again.
I like explaining shit to Rex. Yeah.
After,
After,
next month we'll come
Like,
back
oh,
if y'all
shit.
down.
Now I gotta go watch like 19 hours worth of fucking movies.
Exactly,
Thanks.
yeah. Make shit, that's
Suck
what you
me
gotta
in.
do. That's
Make
what you
more
gotta
role
do.
Pull up
player.
and take a seat.
Big
you know?
facts. Big
Private
facts.
screenings.
Private screenings.
Private
We'll set some up
screenings.
here.
Private screenings.
Let's set some up here. We'll catch y'all later. Peace.